C'est parti.
Namaste. Hello. Welcome to India and thanks for choosing Kalka Travels. With this basic information, you will get an easier trip. Please ask us if you have any questions at the end of this slideshow. To start, we advise you about water. Please do drink only sealed mineral bottles of water, which you will find everywhere in the street. The price of 1 liter goes from 10 to 15 rupees in the street and sometimes expensiver at the restaurant. Please wash your hands carefully before every meals. Moreover, only wines are allowed to sell alcohol. You will pay around 50 rupees for large beer at the store and 120 to 200 rupees at the restaurant. Let's talk about restaurants. First of all, try not to eat at the street restaurant where the food is particularly hot and not safe. You'll find a lot of traditional restaurants where the food is absolutely delicious, but remind taxes are usually not included in the menu. You will have to add around 10% tax at the amount plus tip. Please specify you want your food not spicy. It will still be hot anyway. During your trip, on the road between two cities, you'll find some restaurants called midway, in which the food is expensiver than in traditional restaurant, but safe, good as well, and you will enjoy it. It's possible to bring your own bottle of mineral water at the restaurant and use the toilets even without purchasing. Finally, as everywhere in the world, don't forget to check your bill. Maybe you will need to make a call while traveling? In this case, we advise you to use STD shops. It will be a better than using your cell phone. You don't need change, and charge will depend on your spending time. On the other hand, if you prefer to use your cell phone, then you also buy a SIM card for 100 rupees plus a prepaid amount of 10 rupees minimum. As for example, local call will cost you 1 rupees per minute, and to call England about 10 rupees per minute. Ask your driver to help you to find these shops. Now, how to check prices. Prices always appear on industrial products. Look carefully on the side or at the back of the object. You will find the informations MRPRS, which means maximum retail prices in rupee, of course. Also, in India, the date mentioned is not the expiring one, but the manufacturing one. At the market, prices are not mentioned. You can start the bargaining game. Check prices around and bargain until to pay the fair cost. The best way to use local transportation in India. Of course, you'll get your car and driver at your disposal during your trip. Nevertheless, sometimes your car will not be able to go in the narrow street, or maybe you will just want to have some free time to explore the street by yourself. In this case, you can use the local transportation, which are tuk-tuk and rickshaws. As you can see on these pictures, tuk-tuk is motorized while rickshaw is a cycle pulled by man. Rates is around 20 rupees per kilometer, which is the price for the rent and not per person. Before sitting, you must always ask for the cost of the ride. Otherwise, you may be surprised by the amount. Also, be careful if they offer you a very low cost, they will probably stop at the store they deal with. About your driver and commissions. As we told you before, your driver will go with you during your trip and will wait for you while you are eating or visiting places. His schedule depends on yours. However, for your safety, drivers won't drive long distance by night. Your contract specifies that you are 100% free to stop whenever and wherever you like to take pictures or rest according to the local rules and possibilities. Please note that your driver is not an official guide and also that according to the law and regulations of India, he is not allowed to drive faster than 80 kilometers per hour on roads and 50 kilometers per hour in the cities. Always think that with us you are absolutely free to choose your hotels. We promise you that your drivers will never force you for anything. Of course, you are welcome to require his help to recommend some hotels or restaurants, as he knows very well the country. In this case, the use of India is to provide your driver food and accommodation for free, but the final choice is yours. Also, if anyone else wants you to visit any shops or hotels, keep in mind that he will take a commission for it. Finally, and this is the main point, if you have any trouble with the contract, do not wait for the last moment to inform Bobby Thakur on his cell phone 24 hours a day. He will resolve them for you. Final and last point. Let's talk about tips. You have to tip in India. As an example, for a couple, you can give 10 or 20 rupees to the person in charge of your luggage. Same at a restaurant for the waiter. If you are satisfied by your driver's service, usually the last day you give around 200 rupees per day. Once again, don't forget to call Bobby Thakur in case of any trouble. Thanks a lot for choosing us. We wish you a very pleasant and unforgettable trip to India. Dhanyavad.